You made it slightly difficult in going behind twice. I'm sure you would have been frustrated, but equally the character of your players to be on a slightly tough week, but to come back and score 3 goals and win the game must be really, really good.
Yeah, again, thank you, because you're spot on. We didn't want to go behind once. We definitely didn't want to go behind twice. But I said yesterday that the players are not made of sugar, and that was the case. And that's the thing that pleased me the most, because I didn't like watching the game. It was ugly. From my point of view, because there's too much chaos, and I don't like that. Too many first and second balls to compete for, and when you play football like that, you can't control as much as you want. But when you do get into a game like that, it's nice to know that the players are tough and that they'll stand up to that. And that was the big problem. That was the big problem, and we addressed that so brilliantly today. So pleased with the way they show their toughness, and then enough moments of quality to win the game.
What did you say to them at half-time? 'Cause it must have been a bit tough to have gone in behind at half-time, particularly conceding so late when you'd played so well in that first half.
I won't say exactly, but along the lines of just wake up in the moments. Wake up in the moments where the goalkeeper has the ball in his hands, just kicks the ball. Then we didn't even need to probably compete for the first one. We can just let the ball go out of play. Compete for the first ball, which is okay, but then the second ball we lose, and then the line is in the wrong place. It's not all coordinated because it becomes chaotic, and we get caught out. It's ridiculous to get caught out when a goalkeeper has the ball in his hands and just kick it somewhere. So really just to wake up a little bit, but also I made it quite clear how happy I was with some of the quality and the fight. The fight more important than anything, and that's maybe something that got lost in translation, but we're here to be tough and play with toughness for the shirt, and I think they showed that today brilliantly.
The back three was the same personnel as a week ago, but in a different order. What were your thoughts behind that, and how do you think it worked?
I think Connor Rawlinson suffer a little bit in the middle, and Connor is excellent, and he played in the middle. I remember Stan watching him play in the middle. 7 games we won on the bounce with him in the middle, and he was superb. But then you can have one moment that can rock your confidence, even when you're tough as Connor. And then I saw him play last season on the right of the back three, and again we won 7 at one point, and he played on the right, I think, in every one. So I have a lot of confidence in him. But Richard Brinley playing in the middle was the first one, but I thought he was absolutely fantastic.
A special occasion, of course, it being the first home game back in the Football League, but to have played so well in front of such a big crowd, everything seemed to go well.
Yeah, I think we seem to have like this habit of trying to make drama, for the spectators. So we need to get out of that a little bit. But they were incredible. I could feel at some point the ground shaking. It was absolutely superb.
Would you think it's a bit like the Luke Williams side of last season came back today?
Yeah, for sure. I got my team back today, so that was really nice, because I see the tough guys on the pitch. I want them to play more beautiful as well, but never ever to sacrifice the toughness. And yeah, the way they ran and press the ball, then compete for the first ball, make contact with people, compete for the second ball, where you have to either put your head low like Matty and get kicked, or you have to put your boot there and get trodden on, and mark inside the box and challenge for the ball when the crosses, and all of those things that every team have to do in every single league, in every single country around the world. You have to compete at some point for the ball. Often we manage to play a game of football without having to compete too much because we had so much of the ball and we play so nicely, but the day we can't, we have to do that. And so I'm so happy I got my team back.